Subidón es un subidón. How's everyone? How's my people? Are they in yet? Because I'm kinda
What?
waiting for them, you know? I'm like sitting here. Like, don't leave me hanging, people. You can't do this to me. I'm gonna call them.
What are you planning on updating?
This week. Well, not this week, obviously, but probably today or tomorrow or this week. I'm hoping someone will make the one command that I desire.
What if they don't? What will you do?
Move forward. I don't have any other options.
That's all you can do,
Ah,
I guess.
uh-huh. What do you say, sorry?
I said that's all you can do, I guess.
I mean, yeah, honestly. But I have good news. I don't work on Friday. I was so worried I was going to have to work that holiday, so I have Friday off. So, I'm just going to try and, sleep a lot and then also work. I can I can probably use that day to try to finish the commission if I go slowly through the week.
Nice.
Nice. What about you, IP?
Hello, Myth Drago.
Drago, you're
I
you're
don't.
the you're the only one we can always trust to come and be here, Drago. You're the true MVP of these streams. I just want you to know this. We appreciate you.
I'm going to make an eight-hour work schedule. I work 5 days a week.
You want me to well, I mean, obviously you can't match mine, but you want me to like wake you at my 10 or so?
No, I'll start at 8 o'clock and I'll finish at 4.
Do you want me to call you at my 10 to make sure you're awake?
Well, I won't be. I'll be sleeping at a decent hour. What is it, Joe? Yeah, he's fine.
Is Joe there?
Yeah.
Will too?
No, this is Joe. Julius hasn't come home in like 2 days or a day, so I texted him, but he's fine. He's somewhere.
Where is he?
He's somewhere. I thought it was weird because he's never done that before, so I just said, "Hey, are you alive?" And he said, "Yeah." So that's it. Hey, and then welcome.
And then
He's
how are
probably
you,
at the
honey?
client's house.
But
You're
staying
allowed to
over.
sleep. You're
I,
allowed to sleep over.
oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
PSW.
What does PSW mean? I have no idea.
Personal support worker.
Cool. Intrepid Pioneer just went live. I'm going to make one last message to the people. Stream team, we're up. Just so people know, both IP and me have like a slow food going, so we're going to have to get up every so often to babysit it a little bit. Just show appreciation. Good hand, bad hand. In your eyes forsaken me. Oh, dude, that was such a good song. Like, is there anyone who like listens to this like this shit? No. I honestly really like the voice of that guy. I can't remember. He has a really weird name.
Who?
The singer from Chop Suey.
Oh.
Tea is good. My bladder may disagree, but it's a liar. In your eyes forsaken me. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Are we good, IP? Are we good, IP? I want to hear you say it. Say it. Pan, we're good.
We're good.
That's not what I told you to say, IP.
Pan, we're good.
There you go. See, that was yeah, Serge. I'm sorry. I'm going. He has such a beautiful melodic voice that can also. I really love when a singer can do both. You know, like I can be your angle or your devil. It's really, really, really because I can't carry a tune for the life of me. So I really admire that. Not that that stops me. Sing anyway, people. Don't let anyone who tells you to sing bad stop you. Do it out of spite, if nothing else. I don't care about carrying a tune, Mom. You can't stop me. Okay, previously on this stock. Ira, if you would be so kind. Chair form, please, in front of that door. Right. Oh, I don't know why Gary wanted me to do. Something is trying to enter. What?
I love the little chair moving.
Yeah, like
I just
it,
imagine Daydream on the other side, just like, like tackling the door.
it's not even daydream. That's the scary part because if we were daydream itself, but it wouldn't be too bad. The
Yeah,
problem is
well,
that it's
the
just,
character said Daydream, so calling it Daydream. I don't know who it really is.
we know who it is. And can you imagine? We would have died. Like, what he would take a, like, what would the UA have done? Would he have taken Lucia? And that's it?
Who knows? It's all in the past IP's head now.
Change main file. Change preview image. Oh, I didn't do it yet because I'm a dingus. But yeah, it does very good, IP. But it's your turn too. So
Whoa, nice one, Gary, and just in time, too.
yeah, we could have died. Thanks, Gary. Thanks for not getting us killed, Gary. Derek, you're back. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You're panting, IP.
I really need to start jogging soon. Good for you, dude. You made it back. Quick, reclaim your body. Right.
Kick it to the face, Derek. There's only a way to be sure. Mm.
You rest your hand. Oh, this is you.
You rest your hand on your sleeping head. You notice that your body suddenly disappears. It has been reabsorbed.
Awesome, man. You avoided a great tragedy. Thanks. This house will be purged for a bit now. All the monsters will back off now that your body is gone. But they'll prepare themselves again, so try and be more careful. Try and be more careful. Okay, I'll do that.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Through a great deal of challenges, you overcome your imminent demise. That we didn't see because I didn't do them. Whereas we'll take his word for it. Possession has been averted this time. Lucia, Hag, Derek. And this is one of the cutest pages ever. You're not going to disappear again, right?
Uh,
Right?
yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Are you sure? Are you real? This isn't a trick, right?
Who else could I be?
Yeah, that's not threatening,
Who else could I be?
right? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Had a rough time. I just don't want anything bad to happen to you. Like someone stabbing you. That'd be terrible.
Don't worry, it'll take more than a lucky shot to keep me down.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
Just to be sure, what's my favorite color?
Violet,
My favorite snack?
strawberries,
My favorite animal?
uh,
Well,
bats.
okay, you're the real deal.
I told you.
I'm sorry. I can have you being an imposter. I don't know how to handle it.
I'd cap you in
Yeah,
the head.
that'd be a terrible thing. It would make me like stab people. We don't want that. Do we want that, Derek? No, we don't. We don't, Derek.
Tell me what happened here, Lucia.
Well, the lights went out after I called you, and Ira was sleeping, so she wasn't responding. Yeah, what was with that? What was it that I? That's a good idea question. What
Ask
happened?
past IP. I have no idea.
Because it happened twice now. And but the weird thing is that the lights inside of the thing went out. So I'm like confused about that. A past IP. We're gonna need a Ouija board, man. Like
Wouldn't that be something to talk to your past self with a Ouija board?
that actually would be really cool. And then things started appearing in the room outside the fort. Naren and Bennery went out to defend me, and you. Because suddenly your body appeared, and I knew that something bad had happened to you. Good thing you were sleeping inside the fort, right, Derek? Imagine if you had been sleeping outside. I've heard things. There was a woman. She was scaring me. She kept talking like she could come in here. I was worried I wouldn't be able to defend you. And then Reggie came and told me what happened. And then, just now, Garrett called me and told me to lock the door. So I told Ira to sit in front of it. Then you came.
I see.
Yes, I was so worried. I had a strange feeling that something was about to happen, like deja vu, but it didn't go the way I thought it would have. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks. I'm sorry for worrying for you. Or worrying
Wow.
you, sorry. Sorry to interrupt your moment, but we have party members to worry about. Right.
You're glad that Lucia wasn't hurt while you were gone. For some reason, you feel as though Lucia has gotten emotionally rattled. You may want to keep her more company from now on, otherwise, someone's gonna get stabbed. Lucia asked Derek what happened from his perspective.
Reggie, can you go get the other Reaper kids, and make sure they're okay? Yeah, sure thing, dude.
Nice, thanks, Reggie. Next. What happened to you, Derek?
Well, Gareth and I heard crying sounds deeper in the caverns. We sent Scully and Reggie off to check. They confirmed it to be a girl named Emily, the same Emily I mentioned that was stuck in my house.
Oh,
I figured we should help her, but Gareth said we shouldn't. I just couldn't agree with that, but I found out later that it was a trap, and a monster killed me.
and Gareth did nothing. Like, what was he supposed to do? Like,
Wow,
I
wow.
know, I know, right? What was he supposed to do?
Sometimes I'm surprised when Lucia reacts to stuff, and it's like, I wrote that, didn't I?
Yeah, see, I feel when I tell you, but it is consistent to her character, so it's
Yeah,
good.
I know. It's like the characters just talk, and I just record it. I don't actually know what's going
No, but
on.
the funny thing about that is that the character talk you record it and then you forget, so it's like a
Or the
third party.
character's personality takes a mind of its own, and they're behaving in a way that I don't entirely understand. Like when you
Like,
said Emily is like secretly a horrible person, because based on how she's willing to have people fight as long as she doesn't fight herself. But like in my mind, I'm like, that's not what I intended.
what is happening? I mean, what is happening here?
Um,
Oh, you're not from Lucy's
I was
stuff.
killed instantly, supposedly. I guess I didn't have a chance, so no one could have helped. I blacked out, and bits and pieces of a memory I had was swirling around. It had to do with my sister, but I don't remember what exactly. And that weird-ass cat Raziel was in my Blacko dream. I soon escaped the Blacko dream, and I was back here where I was standing. Back where I was standing. I found my hat on the floor beside me. And then Raziel was there too. So this was off screen. He
I'm
pointed
go-
to your general location and then ran away. I bolted back as fast as I could. When I arrived, I could see shadows swaying in the distance as if something bigger had come and they didn't want to get killed or something. So I carefully walked inside, but the coast was clear, and that's when I met back up with you.
was that oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, obviously the UA was trying to get into the place to take Derek's body, so he was probably mind controlling the monsters to stay away. Like mine, mine. I call dibs. You respect this, right?
Yeah, I
I did. I
think.
never noticed that. I never noticed that. Makes sense. So that means that UA is actually strong enough to stop monsters from taking over a body. So that's a lot of power, man. Yes, that feeling you said I had, what my deja vu felt like. Something was just about to happen, but I'm glad it didn't.
Me too. We should probably let Gary know our situation.
Okay, we're taking a micro stop. IP, let's go check on the food. Be right back. 1 second, guys. I'm back. Oh, there was a network error. What happened? God, and you forsaken me, oh. Trust in- Trust in- Mhm.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Your
Thanks.
attitude is welcome, welcome. Your solitude is welcome, welcome. Anyway, I'll continue, IP.
Gary, dude, you made it.
I am so relieved. I actually really like the outside of this house. It's very pretty.
There's nothing out here.
Yeah, there is. There's the stones at the floor. There's the angle of the house. There's a little mailbox thing. It's cute.
All right.
Did Willows put the mailbox thing?
Yes, he made everything.
Oh my god, he misses his house.
Maybe I'll get mail.
Can you imagine if they actually start leaving him mail? He'd be so happy. Poor baby.
How are you feeling? Better than before, that's for sure. What's the situation? Well, we found the Black Creation Stone. Seems to be more durable than we can manage. Also, we met with your sister. She goes by Daydream, like the one Lucas mentioned. She's in she is in the cabin. Listen, Gary, I just want to say I'm sorry for not listening to you. I'm sure my decision has put us all in an uncomfortable position, and possibly a dangerous one as well. Don't worry about it, dude. You had a choice to make and you made it. If you ask me, it was the right choice. It would have been tragic if it actually was Emily and we abandoned her like that. Ultimately, you can do what you want to do. I just hope you'll understand all aspects of a decision before you make it next time.
I just really think
Yeah.
this is just a very cute scene. I'm pretty sure someone
What?
commanded Derek. No, yeah, no,
How is
sir.
this
Like
cute?
no, no, no. I know someone come not just Derek apologizing and Garen saying like, "Hey, dude, I know what he said, but I actually agree with you. If that had been Derek, Emily would have sucked." Like it's just like a cute, like how the kids are, like apologizing about their stuff they did and caring about their friends. I just think it's cute how they're. That seems like a very I would not call it realistic, obviously, but it's a very hurtful moment. It's like something that I can see these kids doing because they're good kids at the end of the day.
Some of
That
them.
kind of thing. I mean, yeah, you're right about that. But yeah,
I'm looking at you, Lucas.
no, my
Just joking.
son. I know he's not a good person. I know that.
I think he's a good person.
I mean,
I just don't like him.
I don't think he's a good person, but I really like him. Like he's right now, but I mean, I can't blame him for not being a good person. But yeah. Anyway,
In
uh,
any case, did Lucia block the door in the fort? I think so. She turned Ira into her chair form and she's in front of the door. Good. Listen, I think we've been tricked. Your sister said she had a creation fragment she found somewhere, but she offered it for entrance to our party. Upon joining up, she ran off immediately. We found out the stone to be a fake. We are in front of the cabin right now, guarding it. We believe that your sister, or someone that appears to be your sister, is or was planning on stealing your body. This is the theory I've gathered now. If not for the blockade, she would have entered the door, I assume is inside of here, and you'd have a very complex issue on your hands. As it stands, we're in a very safe position. However, there are no enemies down here except for the potential one locked inside. What do you want to do now?
Dun, 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 dun. Gareth, mentioned that she has blonde hair. Get a Reaper to out the window as well.
That's not what happened. Oh, that's the command, sorry.
You coordinate Meadow and Tinkerskull over to the window.
Hello,
Tinkle's like,
CF,
oh,
welcome.
son of a bitch. Hey, CF, honey, how you doing?
I'm not sure. Also, does your sister have blonde hair? Daydream had blonde hair and a bit of a sickly look in her eyes.
Like she
Pretty
has been
cute, right?
shaken.
Like, you know, when you just chloroform the girl for the first time and
Oh
she has
my
that
god.
look when she just
Oh,
woke up, she doesn't
oh
know
my
where
god.
she is? Yeah, that's the look.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my
Gary, I
god.
have some questions.
Do you want the answers? Is the question that I have.
Her natural hair is black, like mine. Hmm. She must have dyed it then. I remember having a conversation about that very thing. She told me she thought about it, but never had the time. She said she'd look good with blonde hair, too, more so than I would.
God damn it.
Well, whatever decision you come to, I hope you make the right one. Do you have any advice? Oh, now you want my fucking advice.
Before you were too good for it.
Yes, in fact, I do. I feel as if I know her from somewhere. It's a strange feeling. I don't get a good vibe from her either. But this is more of a personal matter. I'd keep my eye on her if I were you. She seems to be a bit of a trickster. Okay, Gary, I mean Derek, I'm not taking you seriously when you answer back like that.
Like I only listen to the things that I want to listen, Gary. I thought we understood each other.
Found him.
Prince, you're awake! Thank goodness. He's currently in a call. What happened out there? There were a few shadow creatures as buzzed in, and a strange woman in white. We didn't mess with her. She gave off an ill aura. Her voice was peaceful, almost soothing, but what she said was quite the opposite. But then, before we knew it, the monster started back off. Like something was about to happen. Then the raven came and fed us. Just what's going on?
Hell if I know. Okay, guys, my sister has finally decided to come looking for me. Gary says she is behind that door.
The princess? For real this
I guess so.
time?
Oh, I know you've had conflicts in the past, Lucia.
Ha! Understatement of the century.
Okay, you have had a huge conflict in the past. But this kind of means a lot to me, so I really want you on board with this.
Hmm.
Do you think we should let her in?
Do you actually want my opinion, Derek, or do you want me to tell you what you want to hear? Derek's like second one. No.
Lucia,
I'm sorry. I'm not ready to see her again. I don't want the conflict brought into this place as well as before. I don't know how I'll react. What I'll end up doing. I don't want to risk it. I may stab a bitch, Derek.
I may stab it.
But I also had to chat with Ira on the subject. If you want her with us, I will respect your decision, but I will take no part on it.
I see. No, we need potential girl drama, Goth Chick. Just one girl isn't enough. We need excitement. She has to join.
Reggie, seriously. I've been feeling very strange in my head since I got here. I don't want anything sparking that I may not have complete control over.
Right, right. Well, Gary did say she was on the other side of that door, so she's probably in the party. If you want to kick her out, you have to tell her personally. The two ways someone can leave our little group is if they're expelled or if they resign themselves. If they resign, they don't have to tell you shit. But if you want to kick them out, you have to let them know for it to be official. They don't usually have a choice on the matter. But you might want to do that in a place that's not a fort because of obvious safety hazard reasons. Like if you say, get out, and they're like, no, what are you going to do then? Okay.
This reminds me of a friend who was seeing a guy, and one time he calls her, all like, you know what? Okay, hey, we had a good time, but I really think we should stop seeing each other. And my friend was like, we were seeing each other. Like, oh, okay, oh, okay,
Wait,
bye.
she said that to him or he said that to
Yeah.
her?
No, she said that to him. It's like, okay, I
Oh.
think we should stop seeing each other because this is not. And she's like, we were seeing each other. Like, I didn't know. And she always does that kind of shit. She, oh, I love her. It was good. It was good. Anyway, this guy's like, can you find out? Okay, we need you to leave the group. I was in the group. Oh, okay, thanks. Bye then, I guess. Anyway, continue, please.
No, it's okay. I know you've been hurt in the past, and that this
Oh
is
my
hard for
god,
you.
wow, Derek, this is a first. I'm so proud of you.
I would have loved for you
Okay,
two to have. Oh
passive
my God.
aggressive little bitch. He said a passive aggressive little, like you were this close to doing a good thing, Derek, like this close, and then immediately you dash your hopes. Immediately.
Um, I know you've been hurt in the past and that this is hard for you. I would have loved for you two to somehow build above this and to have us all together, but I guess that was a long stretch.
Maybe I should date your sister, Derek. Is that what you want? You want me to date your sister, Derek? Is that what you want?
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Seriously, it's like that pick I pick. Why does it feel like all my problems have been solved?
I guess I'll tell her.
So I got a question, well, about this scene. So we know that this is the UA, and we know that it wanted in. So the thing is that Gary gave permission for Daydream to join the group. But is this a situation where like I'm letting you join the group rather than I'm letting Daydream join the group, and that's why the guy could enter? Or is this a situation that just so happens that he's Daydream, so he has access? Because if not, he just have to take, the effigy of one of the kids and just be in, like, yep, I'm one of the group, totally.
No, you have to be talking to him when you let him in, even if he's like not who you think he is.
Okay, so let's say that Gary, like, this continued as normal. Gary lets you are
Because
pretending to
Alice,
the.
if it really was Daydream, she could technically just come in.
Yeah, but I mean, let's say that this was like Alice rather than Daydream at the time,
Yeah,
because Daydream has mod powers. But so I say, hey, you Alice, you can get in. So the UN now has permission, but does like actual Alice have permission too?
no,
So it's like a matter of you can come in.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Ahem, sister?
I miss your voice, brother. How are you doing?
Good. I know you must have been through a lot coming all the way here, but there are a few issues going on here, and you couldn't have picked a more terrible time to show up.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Daydream is God. She has permission to it
Yeah,
anywhere.
Daydream could do whatever she wants.
She has a note that says, "I can do whatever I want."
She even has the power to make things really complicated and really annoying, but she doesn't because she's been through that route a million times over, so.
Is there something you want to ask me?
Yes, I hate to say it, but I kind of need you to
Chua?
leave the party.
I see. Lucia. She wouldn't happen to be in the room with you, would she?
Yes.
And this is probably her influence, correct?
Yeah.
Wow, Derek! Wow!
It is.
Wow!
Derek didn't
But
say. Lucia
but
said.
that
So he's respecting Lucia's wishes by obliging her. Why are you saying wow? He's
because
doing
he's
what she
strong,
wanted.
not, no,
He's
he is deflecting blame.
he's not
Yeah,
deflecting blame. Lucy is to blame. This is her fault.
is this societal influence? Yes, but we both agreed. Like, no, you can't throw your girl
He
under the
didn't
bus.
agree. He just conceded. He says,
How
"Hey,
dare?
Lucia, I really
Whose
want my
idea it
sister.
was?
I
Whose
really
idea
want."
it was?
Derek said, "I really want this shit to work out, Lucia. Are you on board?" And Lucia's like, "No." So he's like, "Well, okay."
This is just that's passive aggressive. That's just saying,
How is
okay,
that passive aggressive?
because
Derek
it's like
wanted
this
her
is
to come and
it's a
Lucia didn't. Instead of saying, "Fuck you, Lucia, I'm gonna do whatever I want," he said, "You know what, Lucia? If you don't
yeah,
want
but
her,
then
she doesn't have to be here."
immediately after, Alice is like, well, Alice, the UA is like,
Yeah,
so this
she,
is her influence, right? Yeah, that's
yeah,
all
that's
100.
literally what it was.
I have no blame and no saying in here. This is
No.
all her. Yeah,
What?
that's what it reads like.
That's not.
That's
He literally just said, yeah, it was her influence that is the reason why he wanted her to leave the party. That's
well,
it. He was telling the truth.
I know, yes, but it's like and I
If he was
can't
telling
even
the
say
truth, then there's
he's
nothing.
touching he's touching the any responsibility. Yeah, this is all Lucia. I have no say. I'm sorry, sister. I couldn't. There's nothing I could have ever done to avoid this. I'm sorry.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just saying, man, that this is like typical Derek. Typical Derek. Like, yep, this is poor Derek. I have no saying that this is not my fault. I mean, I did what I could, but it didn't happen. So I try, and therefore no one should criticize me. That's how it feels like to me, at least. Anyway, please continue. Sorry.
It's all you.
I guess this makes you a liar. Goodbye for now, brother. I sincerely hope you hold Lucia close to you, because if you don't, something else might happen to her. Ta! Daydream has been expelled from the party. Yeah, and that's not date like Derek. Did you just hear what she said? Oh, Gareth, you startled me.
uh, keep going to. Oh, sorry, fuck. I'm going to take a stroll and check out the area. Keep up the good work.
Yes, of course. Thank you. So my question is, why does the Daydream have the hat again and not Gary?
Huh?
Why does the Daydream have the hat and not? Well, I mean it's the UA, but I'm going to call it Daydream because. Well, why does Daydream have the hat and not Gary? Did he?
Huh?
Why does? Oh, never mind. My bad.
I'm like, what
I
are you
can
talking about?
No, because I got confused. I actually thought Pechal was Meadow. So that was on me. So I was like, so how did he get like the hat? I was like, what?
Peichao was metal?
Yeah, I confused the Reaper kids.
Oh,
So
okay,
because
that's
Gary with
understandable.
hat, Gary with hat was talking to Pechal, but I thought it was.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I
Okay,
was like,
so Meido's over here.
yeah,
Peichao's
yeah.
over here. She just finished talking to quote
No,
unquote
no,
Gary.
I get it now. I get it now. But I thought there was the other one. So like, what point did he get the hat? Like, what the fuck?
Okay. How long do you how long do we have to guard here? We need to keep an eye on her. If she leaves, she may cause us more problems later on. Right.
Sir, I feel your presence in another location. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought it did. My mistake.
Maybe not, Scully. Gareth, I've removed her from our party. Try and come through the door. Okay.
Okay, Garrett's like, okay. Back so soon?
I didn't go far. I was right over at the window.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright then, that's not weird or anything.
Derek said Daydream was expelled from the party. Let's see if the door has opened now.
Yay. Very nice. Like, good job, Willows. Like, the Sims will be proud of you. You enter the fort. However, Daydream is nowhere in sight.
Strange, she may have tricked us again somehow. She's quite a slippery one.
You have no idea. She is probably the most powerful guardian out of the seven. We'd do well to keep her on our side. I don't want to. They're
Hold
like,
here for a bit, guys. I'll unlock the door.
I don't want to
Right.
be how. Yeah.
Gary, you made it.
Hey, it's a
Yes.
convention. Yay! Same hat, same hat, same hat.
Yes, glad to see you're okay. We've established a good path to the creation stone with this. Um, Gloomy Reaper?
Me?
Yes, what is your name?
I, I'm Misery. Forgive me if I sound a bit quiet. I'm very shy about strangers.
That's fine. We found the creation stone, but we're having trouble chipping a piece off. Would you know how to get a piece?
I'm not sure. Our leader spoke of one who managed to get a piece. He claims it is illogical and must be conquered illogically. You will need a tool from your abilities. No mere weapon can force a fragment off.
What?
Think about it like this. You're encapsulated in a room. No way out. You have two items with you. A mirror and a wooden ward. How do you make your escape? But illogically.
Hmm.
Because it is impossible logically. You must be creative. I believe you can come to an answer if you keep trying. Garrett, suggest ID system.
Well, she never explains
Hmm.
that riddle, but okay. Derek, what do you know about your sister's place in this world? That's in her title. Um, let's just say she's good at getting what she wants. So I've seen. We need some sort of ID system, something we'd be able to use to know if we're all okay and not imposters. Like what happened with Emily. I'm not sure what something like that could be, though. Scully, what do you think?
Well, there is a certain treachery. There is certain treachery afoot, but whatever it is can normal. But whatever it is, isn't normal everyday trickery. This is like advanced trickery, trickery, twice the trickery, cube trickery, a tesseract of trickery. The conspiracy level. Whatever we may be dealing with can definitely outsmart us, but not with your creative wit in our arsenal. Wow, wow. I'll suck up a little bit now.
Conspiracy, huh?
How are you feeling, Miss Lucia? Fine. I'm not having bad thoughts if that's what you're wondering. I'm trying to avoid them. When I'm ready to deal with her, I will. Oh, I will. If you say so. What do your senses tell you? We're safe. Okay. But there is one entity that hasn't left our vicinity, besides the shadow beast in the adjacent room. The scary lady! Yes. Oh no. She has ill intentions planned for us. We should tread carefully. Bernice, we're going to keep an eye on the girl in the other room and make sure she's okay. Relay this to anyone who inquires.
Okay.
What's wrong, sir?
I'd like you to take a look at my hat.
All right. This item is the dusty bucket hat with Bluetooth. Grants enhances. Grants enhances? Don't you
Grants
mean?
enhances. Oh fuck, what the fuck?
Yeah, enhancement. Enhance
Enhanced.
the with the at the end. Yeah, enhanced ability when using ranged weapons, and can be used to communicate with calls through Pastor Chum. Anything else?
Is it real?
Yes, sir. It's quite real to me.
Okay, thanks, Scully.
Of course. Yeah, I actually remember this. I know I was around here by this time because I remember everyone being super paranoid about it.
Me too, and I don't know why. Like, it's just a fucking hat. What was that
But just
about?
I didn't touch it, IP.
So,
And she
anything she
already,
touches is. But that's her character, right? It's like everything she does, you're thinking, why is she walking like that? She must be, planning something. Why did she
yeah,
pick up that quarter? Oh God, what is she planning? Why is she breathing like that? Ah, like, can you relax?
no,
Let her live her life.
no.
What was that about? Oh, it's still me. When we
Yeah,
just
I confused you.
when we descended the waterfall to the spring where the cabin is located, your sister somehow managed to get my hat. She fooled us already with a fake creation fragment. I wanted to make sure my hat was real, since she may have tampered with it. And another thing, Scully mentioned feeling my presence in more than one location. One of the Reaper kids also mentioned briefly that I was doing or did something I'm sure I didn't do. This leads me to believe your sister has some kind of mind-bending powers to fool others. I see you're not surprised. Bambino, my companion, talked about it. I know what my sister is capable of. Why would you not mention anything? Hey, I'm just following what the Reapers have going. They said not to speak of her because something happened to her world, and they believe some strange, mysterious entity has or is trying to copy her or anything for that matter, which it
Sure,
is.
Derek. Sure,
To
Derek.
learn their skills, it's just he doesn't understand how far it's already gotten. So it can
I mean,
fight
that's
one
not
of
always
us,
help.
win, and take our body. That's you see, it's funny because like in the olden days, when everyone thought like, oh God, he's gonna possess us. Like that's what everyone was scared of, but it's actually a lot more complex now that I think about it. Like, 'cause like over the years, I've been thinking, like I've been like adding stuff and like
Hmm.
tuning stuff and like seeing like how they thought what the fear was back then. Oh God, it's kind of cute. It's like, ah, that's cute.
We were terribly wrong about the princess.
Exactly. See, it's
we
all
were
coming
we
back.
were terribly
It's
wrong
all
about
coming
the
back. It's a
princess.
multi-layered catchphrase. It means a bunch of different things. Um, where was I? Uh, to learn their skills so it can fight one of us, win, and take our body. Sort of like how the monsters are doing that now. This one is different. It can do anything, apparently. As long as it doesn't know anything, it's harmless. Well, true. However, everyone seems to be safe to talk about it except her. Everyone seems safe to talk about except her because of it. How do you know for sure? Does your sister even know? I'm not sure. I would guess not. You know, I do remember her saying she'd stay put. I guess that's why she sent Raziel to my aid. But then, uh, why would she show up anyway? I should have asked her. Hmm.
Guys, Ira has told me there's one monster that hasn't left the area outside his house. It's a scary lady, and our Reaper kids just went out there, like alone. You
Scary
know?
lady, like the voice before? Reggie? Yeah. Who was Vanity anyway? Oh! Yeah, dude, I forgot to mention. Vanity is another super annoying monster. Like Zendo, you could say. She will be trouble. She's tall. She wears a white mask. It bleeds at the sides like she's got her face ripped off and uses the mask to hide her ugly mug. Uh, can monsters get in here, Reggie? No, forts are safe. Only friendlies and party members can come in forts. The cabin with a fort? So that's why she wanted to join. Define friendlies, Reggie. Lucid Dreamers and the Shadow Kids. Party members may include monsters, but just because they're in the party doesn't make them any less monster-like. What about someone who isn't a lucid dreamer or a shadow kid? Hmm, good question. I suppose they'd be treated like a monster and would need to do what monsters do to get in, which is join up with one of you guys. Hmm. Hey, Reapers, come in here.
One question I have on this, like, remember, I was thinking, like, from Vanity's point of view, she can totally see the fort, but she can't enter. Like, how is that for her? Like, is there no doors? Like, she bounces back? How does that work?
It's kind of like the choice to do it is not available in her head. She doesn't consider it something that's able to be done. It's kind of like when you see like those illusions where like say you're walking, right? And it looks like there's a hole in the floor, but there really isn't, but you don't want to take that risk. But it's not like she sees something, and it's not like she's like, I don't want to go in. It's almost as if the option to go in is just not there. I don't know how to explain that. It's like they won't even try to go in. It's like if they'll see you run in, and they'll just be like, oh well.
It's like kind of like, when you think like, oh yeah, the monster's gonna get me, but once I'm under the covers, I'm safe.
Yeah, they won't even think to like. peek and check.
Ah,
They're
yeah.
just like, oh, he's gone. Uh,
And yeah, sorry.
what are your names? I'm sorry I never bothered to ask before.
I'm called Petal, and it's going to Petal.
I made a. Okay, Pachal, did you happen to see where I went when you saw me before entering the cabin?
No, you ran off and disappeared. I assume it just got too dark to keep an eye on you.
I see. I believe that may have been Daydream.
We have been bamboozled, children. Bamboozled!
Daydream? Yes, your sister goes by Daydream. You seem confused. Yeah, I've never known her to use aliases like that. Well then, what is her name?
What the fuck you
We
care?
get to name Alice?
You are. Who is this
Oh
mysterious young
God, this is
woman?
the first time you see her in 1700 pages.
Yeah, like non-hero. Well, I mean, we did see her, you know, when she was. Well, I mean, it wasn't her.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't even like her,
Yeah,
her, her.
yeah.
It wasn't even her, her. It was
Mm.
finally it's her.
I
Well, I
bet. Let's
guess
go.
her is Daydream and her is Alice, and her is UA pretending to be Daydream.
Go check on the food and taste it. I'll be right
Mmm,
back
it
too.
tastes good.
No, go check IP. It's gonna burn otherwise.
Fine.
I'm back. Oof. You had feelings for Hiroshi. No one is a greater fool than me.
I'm back.
Welcome back. And then getting ready for it. Stop. I forgot. How's everything?
Good, tasty.
Yeah, same. I good thing I didn't go overboard with the pepper because it got peppery.
Mine's not spicy at all. It's just, it tastes like it's gonna be, but it's just not.
Well, wait for it. If not, you can add a little bit sriracha or a little bit more like of cayenne pepper. Ah, my God, it is. Ah, Okay, I'm back. Good. So where were we? Intrepid pioneer, lucid stock. You have become Alice Wilford. If there's is one thing you can say about yourself, it would be that you have many irons in the fire. From birth, you've always been seen as a strange individual. You've been prone to go into unnecessary conflicts when people don't bend to your will. You come to gain insight that solved the problems years ago, however. Stabbing a bitch. Some might even go as far as to say you're not who you claim to be, and that is just the way you like it. You have come to your brother Derek's room in the hope of reuniting with him. However, an issue or two has prevented it from happening, so now you await him patiently. What will you do while in the confines of your brother's room? Oh, like, oh, Alice, have Russell give you a hug. Oh, aren't you just a poor misjudged plushie? Come here. Let me grant you comfort. And now I wish I had the noise like those squeaky toys do when you like squish them like squish.
Meow.
Yeah, like that. Raziel gives you a great big squeeze. His claws are pretty cold. You like the feeling. I love how Raziel just like massively pops her face like like pop. Yes, there you go, Razzie. I'm here for you. Hang in there. Raziel was never much of a talker. You feel quite a bond between him and yourself, however, like you share the same interests. Murder. Ah, look, I didn't even notice him there. Look at him. He's so cute. And he's probably so comfy. Psst, psst. Darko, Darko, come on. Yes? Oh, you too.
Yes, master?
Hey!
Hello.
Do it,
Oh,
do it.
do you need something?
Let me think. Asked the tea to wake Bambino. Where am I? Your servant? Bitch, you're right next to me. Do it. Smack that rump. Smack that rump. Bambino wants it. Darko, can you feel that?
Uh,
That weird hint. I've never felt it before until now. It's almost as if I wanna do something, but the thought isn't mine.
hey, let's not get crazy on me, master. I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay, well, can you wake up, Bambino?
Sure, I guess. I was
So,
enjoying my fucking
I
nap.
have one question here. Obviously, Alice is capable of like feeling our nudges, but is this because she is inside a construct?
No,
So
it's part of her illusion background.
and do realm attendants know of us beyond the construct?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, that's so creepy, man. Can you imagine like Ali smack that ramp and now DT's trying to keep poker face like what the fuck? Can you go listen in the background your neighbors saying bullshit? I know.
Yes,
Pretendants.
Alice?
Hey Bambino, you know a bunch of things, right?
Sure.
Do
Oyo.
it. There you go. Do you think you can share some insight with my brother? What's he been up to? Not getting
Derek
away.
is well. He's progressed very wondrously as a Prince of Fear, though he has many friends to aid him. But even when alone, he has shined very brightly.
Not relative. I see.
Where have you been?
Hey, I have things going on too.
Things like what?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Can't take.
Why not?
Good business. You know how it is, menstruation, Bambino. Like one the monthly visits
I
on
love
flow,
how
Bambino.
this line, the reason why I use this is because I grew up hearing this. Whenever a girl says this, you kind of have to shut the fuck up. Like it's like the period to a sentence for leave me alone and stop talking. It's girl business. Oh, girl business. I'm not a girl. I'm not a part of this. But imagine saying guy business. I don't think it has the same weight.
I
Huh.
think that
I suppose.
so. Darko says I'm some kind of princess of Mirage or something.
Illusion.
Oh, right, right.
It's nice of you to finally attempt to be a part of Derek's life again.
Are you kidding? Derek is my life. Everything I do is for him. It may have seemed bad before, but it won't be the same now. Not anymore. I made those choices, and have suffered severely for the things I do for Derek. So don't tell me I'm not part of his life, okay?
Uh,
Sorry, I'm cool. I'm cool. Don't I look cool to you?
you're not what I expected.
Oh, really? What did you expect?
I expected a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your personality seems very real and passionate. I'm truly quite surprised. You sure fooled me.
Yes, I really did. Anyways, lay it on me. What can we do while we're here?
Hmm, how about you get to know your companions?
Okay. What up, my boys?
As you know, Raphael was conjured by you. Strangely enough, you were unaware of this, as he apparently seemed to have appeared from nowhere. I know he's not like me because there is only one entity like me for any given realm, and he is not it. And I have a connection with him, as do you. You can also argue that his strange origins just fit the nature of your title as the Princess of Illusions. That's all there is to it.
Neat. And what about you, Darko?
I'm what is known as a realm's attendant. We usually flourish in the intelligence department to help young guardians on their experience in this level of existence. Basically, I'm like your sidekick. If you need to know something, just ask.
Hmm. Cool.
I think it's funny how Reggie kind of like acts like a leader, but DT willingly is like, I'll follow you around like a fucking
I mean, she is God, so
like an assistant.
she is God, so.
Yeah, but Reggie never took that tone with Derek. He kind of like, okay, this is how it is, you know.
Oof, that was my neck.
How I heard that.
Yeah, it felt beautiful, like so good.
Um, but my level of understanding will match your level of thinking. It's a modest barrier to keep my kind from flooding you with confusing and detailed information that may not be relevant quite yet.
Huh, I see.
Honestly, I don't know why I waited so long to tell you all this. But no matter. I come with a variety of uses. I may appear this way, but I'm actually a shapeshifter.
Ooh.
If you lend me a weapon, I can alter it to be more useful to you. I can serve as a doppelganger to keep you from harm's way. I can also create iterations of myself that I can speak through without physically being there, like a ghost.
Spooky.
And last but not least, I can give you detailed information about enemies that you may face. Think of it as a perception. Lucky you, eh?
Yeah, I'm very grateful to have such a magical keycard at my disposal. Or a tricky one, I should say. And Rassi, what can he do?
I don't know actually. Weird. I guess you can see him as a bodyguard. But you know, he's a wild card. He has run off to this place once before for some reason.
Okie dokie. Thanks a bunch, Darko.
It's my pleasure.
Inquire further on how to get weapons. Look at her face. Look at her face.
What's wrong, master?
Diti, you really don't feel that? That's the third time.
What are you talking about?
That weird idea I keep getting. How do I get weapons?
Oh, I have a nice skill called object conjuration. No, you have a nice skill called object conjuration. If you think real hard about something, you can conjure it into reality.
Okay.
But it would just be an illusion, so it's not actually real, just eye candy, you could say. However, you can actually force the realistic properties in some sort of mind-altering illusion. A sword that cuts a man would make them bleed. Fire would burn them and cause pain. A gun would fire a bullet set on its trajectory course. All these things flow into the bounds of your illusion. You can go as far as to say you can recreate your own reality like this. Hint, hint. Which can be as real as any, if not more.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Hey, you asked me, you little bitch. I mean, master. Don't act like this isn't cool.
Did I ask you? I'm sorry. I don't remember that being my idea.
Uh, Okay, well, your illusion items can't be used with your brother's crafting ability, nor can their realistic effects be used by someone who isn't you. Illusion items will have a tag on them, basically signifying that they're conjured items. Only you can see this tag, of course.
Okay, thanks for the info, DT.
Yep.
You begin to have a strange feeling. You are not sure how long you'll be able to be Alice at this rate. Alice, conjure a knife to test your ability. Did people not listen to like what the narration just tell them? Why don't you make me, huh? What are you, ghost? Are you ghost? Are you trying to lead me the way that you think it's right? Ha!
Master.
Y- You feel it too, don't you, DT? No.
Uh,
They're just like, no. I know you can. I like that you explain this present that's with us.
uh, it's sort of confusing. So it would be best if you just let sleeping dogs lie.
Fine. Bambino, you can tell me, right? This presence, it calls to me. It didn't really use voice, more like a feeling or instinct to act. But by the third time of feeling it, I heard a voice in my head. This one was the most clear. I think something is trying to control me.
I have no explanation for you.
Why? Are you unsure?
Yes.
It feels like many presences trying to tell me what to do. It comes in the form of ideas, like an oddly placed Eureka every time. And I don't like it.
You know, you certainly are a wonder. This presence you're hearing, consider it a form of a conscience.
Conscience. Nope, not me. That stopped a long time ago. Now I act accordingly to what I have set up. I don't regret. I don't feel. I just do. And right now, I don't like the idea of some conscience trying to tell me how I should do things. You know, actually, this is really funny if you imagine like Alice creating her Simsona and just putting all the points like empathy, nope. Like sympathy, nope. Conscious, zero. And you put all those points in charisma or cooking or whatever else.
Cooking.
Yeah,
Charisma and
I guess.
cooking, that's all that matters. Charisma and cooking.
And knitting, IP. Please don't forget knitting.
Yes, knitting, cooking.
Charisma and stabbing. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, best
Good.
ever.
Nice,
She
nice.
stabs so well you don't even bleed after.
Wow, that's good.
And the knife is clean when it comes out. Um, maybe this conscience has its approach all wrong. Someone as careful and precise as you. Careful and precise, where have those words been used before? Noticing a subtle ghost among the monsters down here is quite impressive. If it wasn't trying to directly tell you what to do, but consider it an option, wouldn't that sound more realistic? So here, Bambino is basically telling you how to control Alice. He's saying if it wasn't trying to directly tell you what to do, but consider it an option, wouldn't that sound more reasonable? So
So, for
basically,
example,
suggest things to her. Don't tell her what to do. Like, wouldn't it be a good idea to close that window instead of close that window? So that's why she was catching on, because everyone kept telling her what to do instead of suggesting her things to do. Even though they're
so give me
already
one example. Give me one example just to
so
get
ba-
an idea.
so the idea of commands is that they're suggestions. So you tell it
Hmm.
you are telling the character what to do, but they feel it as a suggestion. But Alice's AI is so much higher that it doesn't sound like a suggestion. It sounds like someone telling her what to do. So you actually have to word it that you're telling her a suggestion rather than telling her what to do. That's why it's different. Because there's an illusion there. The illusion is we're telling them what to do, but that comes off as it's my idea.
But for
That's the
example,
illusion. But
What's
for
it?
her, she can see through certain illusions, and that
So,
illusion
for
is
example, how would you have worded something to her?
what was the last command? It was make a knife, right? That was it. It told her to make a knife and she got offended. She's like, make me. But what would have been a better is what would you think about making a knife? Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Uh,
And she was like,
so simping up for her.
yeah, basically. You have to word it in a way that you're not trying to tell her what to do.
Hey, mistress, you wanna get into this?
And she has the option like Pokemon. Instead of I choose you, Pikachu, why not consider Pikachu, would you like to be chosen? Then Pikachu can
Hmm.
decide, you drive a hard bargain, but I think I'm good, Ash. I think I'm good. Okay. And then the Pokemon proceeds to kill you, but was that it? Were we done that page? I think
Uh,
she's like really upset
hmm,
now.
maybe from time to time. You mean like some kind of best friend nagging about how alcohol is bad and being out past 2 a.m. is what I should be doing? Is she talking about Lexi? Rather than forcing their opinions on me?
Right.
Totally. Maybe from time to time.
Yeah, so basically, it's a suggestion. Alcohol's bad. You shouldn't be out past 2 a.m. instead of go home now. Don't drink alcohol. That's the difference.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look how mad she is.
Yeah, yeah, she's so mad. I love her. Like, you feel bombarded by this because, well, I mean, in her defense, everyone was talking. Anyway, you feel bombarded by this mysterious new conscience as you can really tell what it's trying to express to you. Ah, my head hurts. There are too many things it's saying.
Are you okay, Master?
No! Stop talking! You're too noisy now. Ah! Ah.
Alice, huh?
That's quite a nice name.
Alice.
So that's what her name was. Alice. Alice.
Yes, that's her name. Careful, if you say it 3 times, you'll summon her. I fucking
Haha,
love Reggie.
that's funny, Reggie. It's
I
strange how
fucking
I
love
forgot her
Reggie.
name.
Reggie is like everything I want in a friend. Just
Strange how
someone
I
who is
forgot.
quick with the draw. They just say shit that's funny.
Oh my god. She made her presence pretty clear in my life. The biggest obstacle ever.
Well, you're going to overcome that.
Lucia, I don't feel well. You're remembering something bad. Am I? My head.
Are you okay, Lucia?
Yeah, I just got a bit of a headache, like a bullet right in my eye.
Heh, level up again.
Lucia has recalled something and has gained a new skill for Ira. Velvet loves it. This allows Ira to extend her ability of Velvet Throne to accommodate Derek along with Lucia, with slightly better effects than its predecessor as long as it's being occupied. You're one step closer to remembering all of your memories. Lucia, take a moment to try and remember the nicest thing you can about Derek's sister. What do we stop by being today?
Let's stop at 1750.
Okay, sounds good. Try a moment to try to remember the nicest thing you can about Derek's sister. She has hair
She has hair.
and legs and arms.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
This feeling, it's resentment. Why have you held on to this feeling for so long? Bitch got me stabbed! Did you see my arms, Ira? Come on, girl. I, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. I mean, I find it hilarious that they have so many legitimate reasons to hate each other, but it's all boils down to, I'm fighting with you over Derek. Like, what the fuck, bitch? I don't
Well,
really
it's
want.
really it's really Alice fighting with her over Derek.
No. at the like from the very beginning, Lucia was very antagonist because Lucia smelled, the from the very start, the whole, possessive, incesty thing. And she was like, bitch, it's gonna be me. There's only room for 1 year. And she very, very obviously like antagonized her. Like you can see like the difference between her and Gareth because when Gary senses that Lucia is antagonistic towards him, hostile towards him, he like lays back. He's like pleasant to her. He doesn't try to poke at her. He tries the complete opposite. He tries to appease her. In the other hand, when Lucia sees that Alice is like, hey bitch, what you doing with my bro, she's like, oh, your bro, she would be ashamed if someone were to like fuck him, you know she would be ashamed. She immediately, I mean, like, I'm joking, I'm exaggerating, but she very obviously was like, bitch, yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry, you have been dethroned. My city now. She was very, and it's even Alice's house. That was very rude from Lucia. And I just love how Derek's just like watching and probably cheering on because I can't imagine that Alice is actually Loki, super, possessive and controlling of Derek. So finally having someone who like is like telling her fuck off, Derek will be like, oh, you're so cool. I'm just saying that I can see why they would be friends. I love how Garrett is like, yep, no, I'm not interested. This is not relevant to my interest. And I really like how both Reggie and like Scully are in the hats. Very cute. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. You say you don't hate anyone. You lied to me, Lucia. And I trusted you. I don't. It's just not her. Not here. Why can't she just leave us alone? You have no business getting in the way of the relationship, Miss Lucia. Look, even Ira's calling it up. If you keep this up, it won't end well. I'm telling you as a friend. Whatever she has done to you, you have to let it go. It's not as easy as you think, Ira. You can't tell me this is easy because it isn't. My whole life was under her thumb. Yeah, okay, that's a little dramatic.
This reminds me of that fucking movie, The
Which one?
Fantasy Islands. That bitch that bullied her and she
Oh
she
my
made it.
god, we can't let Lucia
But
and Alice have
she
that.
went like full fucking psycho, so
I can't believe I actually really like that movie. I really liked it, enjoyed it a lot. It was very fun. My whole life was under her thumb, and now I'm free of her presence, or so I thought. Her reach has gone this far. Look how, oh my god, Lucia. But I'm blessed to be with Derek. Oh my god, Lucia. That's all I could ask for. And then all this at stake for that thing.
wait, what thing?
I guess she means Alice in general.
She called her thing. That's fucked up. That
I mean,
thing. Oh fuck. That's so fucking cold.
did you hear what she said when she first met her? Lucia has no chill, I tell you. She's a trash talking little bitch, and I love her for that. But seriously. Oh no. Please, Miss Lucia. This isn't healthy. I will be affected by it. Do you want to see how that will turn out? Because I can assure you, you'll regret it. There's tentacles, Miss Lucia. Tentacles as far as the eye can see. I know you're right, Ira, but I need help. I can't do this alone. Tell me what I have to do to get through this. I've had this feeling from the beginning. It's never left me. I tried not to think about it, but it kept showing its ugly face. What do I do? You must forgive her. You've been wrong. It won't be the last in your life, I'm sure. You must forgive her to move forward, because if you don't, if you really want to harm her, I will end up doing it for you. As I said, bad feelings are still feelings. I will act upon your needs. Please consider it. So I could actually get a bitch stabbed.
I was just like, yo, I will fucking kill whoever you want me to kill, but we ain't
Yeah,
about that life.
yeah.
We gotta get on that straight and narrow.
And I'm checking my food. One second. It smells good.
I know it does. I could smell it all the way from Canada. Or is that my own food I'm smelling? Or is it burning? Who knows?
Falsas promesas, tu cariño, mi dolor. Falsas promesas, me dejaste sin amor. Falsas promesas, y al fin fui yo el perdedor. Chiquichan, 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 chiquichan. I'm back. Okay, I will try my best to forgive her. As much as it pains me, I know Derek wants us to be in good terms, so I will do it for him. And still, it's just about Derek. It's like,
Because she, remember, the mind of an 8-year-old child.
yeah, if you say so, Happy. Even at 8 year old, like this level of obsession over something, even a boy.
Um, it is so much worse for some people, Pan, at older ages. Like
Yeah,
people who
but
are like,
still,
"Oh, I'll kill myself if you break up." You've never heard that shit?
oh my
She's never
god.
even said that yet. So give her some
Yet,
credit.
yet, yet. Oh God, I hate that you said it and I can see her do it. Derek, if I don't have you, I have no reason to live. Uh, I get sick. But for you,
That's what
but
I
for you,
mean. Like you hate on her, but it can get so much worse.
it's still, because you have this whole world and these are your priorities. You
Yes, because when you're young, your mind is like, oh, I don't care about
uh,
nothing else but this person. I don't care about eating. I don't care about sleeping. I don't care about breathing. I just need this person. And if
good
they
for you.
leave me,
My
coxgun, I will end him and myself.
oh God, good
That's
for
how it
you, Miss
be.
Lucia. I have no maid to make this noise, so for trying your best to move past this, I will let you in a new skill I just learned. So you aren't going to tell her? Oh boy, what is it this time? An upgrade from Velvet Throne. Velvet Love Seat. Oh, lad. You seem embarrassed. It has all the effects of Velvet Throne. Slow healing for you and me, even in hostile environments. But now, there is room for Derek. Oh!
Oh
Why was too excited. While both of you are occupying the chair, we all heal even faster than before. Perfect for you too, no? Thank you so much. Oh my god! Don't mention it. I got your back, girl. I actually really think this thing is so cute. I love the design. I would actually love to have this in my house. It's very, no, really, it looks very nice. And
I
I really
mean,
like,
it would need to be like fleshed out better because I think this part beneath the cushion is too thin. So maybe if this part was extended down more.
but it's a love seat. It's not intended
Yeah,
to be
I know.
a couch.
A couch love seat is the same for me. It's just this is a
No,
smaller
the love seat
version
is
of a
for
couch.
the love seat is to like for draping dramatically, like swooning. Like
No, a love
oh
seat,
Derek, oh Derek.
the love seat is just in name. It's not actually like a seat for love. It's just that's the name
Yeah,
of it.
it's a cuddling couch, I
Yes,
be.
I know, but it's also a couch. So I think this part should extend a little bit further, and the cushions for the cushions, I think this part is too thin. That's all I'm saying. Like
I don't know.
upholstery, you know?
Yeah. Ira suddenly shapeshifts into a couch. It catches everyone's attention.
Wow, a new skill? A chair? No, wait, this is different. A couch? Nice pillows there. Hee hee hee. Not insinuating anything, but I see a combination of symbols going on there. Goth chick, are you planning on?
Nope. Shush, Reggie. You're ruining the moment.
Right, whatever you say, Goth chick. That's awesome, Ira. You really can do anything.
Yes, I can. Thank you, Derek. See, it's so nice to see someone appreciate
I was just
my skill.
thinking that, like, I'm finna go over on Team Derek if you keep being little bitches here.
Well, I mean, she did just like thank her. So,
Okay, Lucia, what do you think of an ID system?
I guess it sounds good, but we can't use password or key phrases in case someone may be listening. Huh? Keys? How about key cards with our faces on them and a code?
Where would we get them?
We can draw them using the creation fragment Rocky thing.
Hmm.
And if we're curious about someone or suspicious of them, we just ask to see their card. Then we'll know them to be fake because they won't know what we're talking about. What do you think? Aren't they listening though? I keep thinking of someone just climbing the rock, holding a paper and just like moving the paper to draw with the giant piece of rock. Like I don't need a piece. I just like, yep.
But
It's like a
it's
3D
also
printer.
smooth, so like you need like a point, right? If there's no
Do you?
point, yeah, how do you draw? The point of the pencil.
Actually, I could probably just like press the paper against it and just like draw on the paper and like where it is like touching the thing, it rubs off.
Basically, imagine if you were trying to draw with like a book, but not with the angle of a book, with the face of the book. How would you do it?
Like I told you, I would put press the paper on top of it and then press hard
Oh,
on the
like in
back
a
of the
certain
paper.
point? That seems really
No,
convoluted.
I think it's possible. It's like an inverted. You know when you use like coal to like scribble quickly and it like it's like an inverted 3D printer. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't even understand what that could be.
Anyway, it's fine.
Okay. I like that idea, but how about we make it a bit tricky? Upon requesting the ID card, we show a simple quarter instead. So if they do show some sort of ID, they'd be mistaken.
Wait, that sounds like a good idea. But what do we get quarters?
We'll just use the creation fragment when we get it.
Or we could go to the piggy bank. We could check our pockets. How none of you has change? Really?
I don't keep change on me.
You don't? I have like a whole piggy bank thing going on
When
here.
when I get home, I take all the change out of my wallet and I store it away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Go to
don't
the
actually
piggy
keep
bank.
change on me, but if it was me in the story, I'm not at home. I'm with the group, so it's like I don't have change.
Lexi, we need to go to your pockets. It's for science. Don't make it weird, Lexi.
Oh, I can't find anything, Lexi. Hold on, I'll keep looking. Ooh, I think there's a hole in your pocket, Lexi. Oh, where are we going now? Hmm. Whoa, we in Adventureland now. Whoa, we're on all kinds of places. There's still no quarters though. I'm gonna keep looking. Is it up here, Lexi?
No, that bicycle.
I don't think it's up there, Lexi. Okay, I'm gonna back out. Okay.
Okay, but go slowly. Go.
It's not up there.
Are you sure maybe you should check again?
Oh yeah, sure. We're going back in, guys. We're going back in. I don't think I find it.
I mean, we don't know. They're not third time's the charm, Just slowly.
Keep checking. Ah!
Oh my god. My absurd. My non-absurd. Jesus.
Everybody
Anyway.
has pockets, yes. You just have to know where to look.
Everyone has at least one pocket
Exactly.
somewhere in the person. More if you're getting, creative. Anyway, I'm crying, man.
Calm down.
Hey, just like okay.
Wait, it's my
Uh,
turn. Here it is. Oh, cool. Misery says simply striking it will be ineffective, so I'm not sure how to go about this.
I think I know.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it will work. I'll need a new bullet. Give me a moment.
All right.
Ira! Yes, Miss Lucia. I'd like a bullet change. What would you like? I guess I haven't thought of this since far into it. I'm getting strange memories lately. I know I've never been down here, but I think I know what to do. And I'm sure your bullets are the key. So how about? How about a drill that's unstoppable? I won't allow that. Oh no. Why not? An unstoppable force or an immovable object will create a permanent problem if used incorrectly. I cannot undo something of that nature, so I will have to deny those properties. I apologize. It's cool. How about a paper drill then? Okay. Oh, well. At object displacement, so when it hits something, it changes locations with me. Yeah, well, why would you do that, Lucia? What are you hoping to accomplish, Lucia? I don't think you saw this one through, Lucia. So when it hits something, it changes location with me. That can be extremely dangerous if used with a very big object. Say that you hit the cavern walls. I cannot fathom what would occur. Oh, crap! Okay, then it only displaces the size of the bullet. Okay, that's more manageable. Oh, well. Is that all? Sure, let's go give it a tryout. Ira changes your fantastic bullet to paper displacement drills. This bullet, being made of paper, has severely low range and cannot fly through the air very far, making it a close range bullet. It is also extremely brittle and will crumple against hard surfaces. The drill causes multiple hits with a single shot, and the displacement property trades Lucia's position with the bullet size equivalent of the target. Wait a minute. Actually, squirt over the displacement. I have a feeling something is really made will come about it, involving me in a very uncomfortable spot. What does she mean, IP? Can I ask?
Well, if Lucia gets switched with a small amount of the rock,
She's going to get like a chunk of flesh ripped off?
no, she's going to be in that small crevice.
Oh my god. I'm small, but I'm not that small.
So imagine like a quarter, right? It has the placement property. So when you throw the quarter, whatever it hits is where you'll go. But where it hits is only the side of the quarter is where you'll go. So you'll go in the side of the quarter
Ugh.
hole. Do you think that would be fun?
No, probably no.
I mean, when I curl in fetal position, I'm still pretty big, so I can't imagine going into a quarter-sized hole.
Anyway, okay. Oh well, you have three properties available. What else would you like? Did we stop at 30 or 50? I can't remember.
50. We could
Okay,
stop at 30, actually.
this will do for now, Ira. This will do for now. Let's go, Ira. Sure. Oh, well. Hey, people.
What's
Jared,
next, Lucia?
You're too close to Derek. Leave some room for Jesus. We will find out. That actually looks really cool, IP. I can actually see it like turning. You fire your fantastic bullet at the creation stone. The drill seems to be causing reaction with the stone. Done. And here's where we stop, people.
Paper
Uh,
beats rock every time. Hey.
yay! Anyway, people, we'll continue tomorrow in the afternoon. So, like, probably at least half an hour from now because I'm
Wait,
going
when do
back
you
to
get
work.
off work?
Yeah, half an hour from now.
You get off at
Assume
3 o'clock?
at your 3, yes. Assuming that I don't have to stay overtime or anything, but it's not going to be earlier than that anymore because I have to work. Maybe on Friday.
So then I should start at 8. I should start at 7.
Dude, don't hurt yourself.
No, it's 8 hours. Basically, guys, what I'm gonna do, because if you don't know by now, I got laid off like in the beginning of the month. So I've been out of work for 23 days. So what I'm gonna,
Already? Wow, it feels like it was 2 weeks ago, tops.
yeah, it's crazy. Well, it was
It
two
really.
weeks ago.
Ugh.
But anyways,
No, it was for 2 weeks. It's just
well,
14
it was
days.
an extra week for me.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is during the week, I'm gonna create like an 8-hour schedule where I'm just gonna draw and update for those 8 hours every day, Monday to Friday. And I'm gonna basically treat it because I'm telling you, playing games day in and out, it makes you feel funny.
Yeah, it does. They don't think you are for fucking hell.
It sinks. It makes you feel like, like you're doing something you're not supposed to. Because games has always been like a pastime, like you do it in between shit. But when you find yourself playing for hours and hours and hours, then you go to sleep and you wake up and you're back at it, you're like, you feel like you're for either like it's like you're forgetting something or you're
Yeah,
not
you're.
supposed to be doing this now. You're supposed to
And
be,
it also really fucks up your sleeping schedule. So if
yeah,
anything, well, this is going to at least regulate, at
yeah. So
least
base and plus, to be
give you
honest,
some
I'm
structure.
trying
Yeah.
to finish the story this year, so I'm going to be working 8 hours a day until I go back to work. Because I can't be lazy.
Well, I mean, you should save yourself time for like you should save yourself time weekend and say, okay, today's weekend.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna do it on the weekend.
Well, not, I mean, I would recommend to you not to save it for the weekend because you may be very inspired on a Saturday or something. So just say, okay, today is my weekend. You know, today is my day off. You have 2 days off per week, whenever you want.
Okay,
That's what I would recommend you based on my experiences. So you can do whatever you want.
okay,
Anyway, thank you guys for the company, and with some luck, we'll see you tomorrow.
okay. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye bye.